Well, hello. It's the 20th of December. I've had to cobble this video together as I've not been able to get out to shoot for one reason or another, and make the videos that I wanted to make for today, or the video I wanted to make for today. Anyway, hopefully I can rectify that before the end of this Advent series. Anyway, have you ever looked at a woodland image and thought, oh, if only it was foggy, eh? If only it was foggy that day. Now, we don't get an awful lot of fog here, which is a surprise because we're not that far from the coast, but I think we have like a local ecosystem we must have, so we don't get much in the way of fog. So even though I got this lovely little patch of woodland at the bottom of my road, I can't really take advantage of it in foggy conditions. But there is a way of creating fake fog. Yeah, you heard it first. Fake fog in Lightroom, Adobe's Lightroom, and probably other software as well. But I am a Lightroom user, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So here's the image I'm looking at. It's sort of it's not very good. There's a couple of trees. There's some nice leaves on the floor. Bit of a gnarly background, and it's that background really that you want to fog out, for want of a better expression. And I'm going to do it by way of a radial gradient, and I'll show you how. So if I'm going to reduce this image now down to a 25% thumbnail to start, go into the develop module and select a radial gradient, and I'm going to draw it really quite big. I'm going to match the topography. That's a posh word, eh? Match the topography of the scene. So I want it covering all that really. That's the background and a little bit of the floor as well. Now I want to pinch this a bit, but I don't want to pinch it and from like both sides. I just want to pinch the top. So here's a little tip for you. If you put your mouse pointer there, grab the Option key in Mac, or probably it must be Alt in Windows, is it? I don't know. And then bring that down. As you can see, it's only affecting one axis. It's not affecting both. So if you've got anything from this video, it might just be that. I don't know. There we are. I'm going to bring it down to around about there. Right, there we go. Now what I'm going to do now is obviously re-enlarge it. And in this mask, I am going to reduce contrast all the way, -100. I'm going to bring texture down to around about -50. And then I'm going to bring a dehaze all the way down to -100. And there we are. There's your fog. Of course, you can adjust the amount. Then you can either reduce it, but what's the point in that, eh? Or you can increase it. And I'm going to go right the way up, for the sake of this example, to 200. So this is maximum fog. Now that's great, yeah. But obviously you don't want the fog covering your trees, do you? So what we need to do now, obviously, is subtract these trees from this mask. So there's a number of ways you can do it. You can either try and select the subject, you can select the background and then invert. If there are people in the image, you can select them, or if there are objects, you can select those. Now I'll try the subject, see what that does. Okay, not much. It's but it's a start. It's brought in this bit here. As you can see, it's taken away a little bit from there. So what we'll do there, all right then, I'm going to add back in with a brush that little bit there, okay. And then I'll go back to subtracting with a brush, and just what I'm going to do now then basically is just paint out the areas that I don't want the fog affecting. Now obviously if you're going to do this properly, you are going to take your time, and you are going to take your time and do it properly. I'm not doing that right now. We don't actually don't want the fog on this bit here, do we? I'm not doing that right now because well, I can't be bothered. Frankly, there we are. I just can't be bothered. Let's get rid of a little bit of fog here and there. Now I don't mind it here. Don't mind the fog on the floor there. But do I want it to be as option key again. That's strange. The option key doesn't work on this inside part of the gradient, or the radial gradient. Anyway, there we are. I learn something new every day. Right. So let's go back to our our subtracting fog off. Fog off. Oh God, I'm going to get in trouble with YouTube for saying that. Right then, so let's get rid of. You can move this as well. Let's get in here. Get rid of some more of it there, and obviously we're going to do this here. So I'm going to try here with object, and I'll paint in around. See what it does. Not a bad job, but I need to add in, obviously, now the bit it took out here, because I want the fog in there. And here. I want the fog back in there. But I don't want it on this bit here. Try that again. Didn't work. Did it work? Yeah, it's working. There we are. Right then. There we go. So there you have it. How to create fake fog in Lightroom. Now, obviously, this won't do for portfolio or images you wanna show properly. But I think for Instagram, where you're going to be looking at an image probably that size on a screen, I don't think it's too bad, do you? I don't think that's too bad. Let's try it a little bit bigger. Let's try. Yeah, there we are. Even at 25%. I think you get away with that. There we are then. How to add fake fog in Adobe Lightroom. And maybe get away with it. There we are. See you all tomorrow. Ta-ra.